What's up, everyone? In this video, I'm just going to talk about one of the most commonly asked questions out there of how often should I do yoga, right? How much should I do yoga? And so the answer to this question is going to vary sort of depending upon your goals. So asking the question, how often should I do yoga per week? It's kind of like asking the question, how often should I wear a long sleeve shirt during the week? Right? It kind of depends. It depends on a lot of different things. It depends on the weather, it depends on the environment, and it just depends on what your outfit looks like that day. A lot of different factors. So same thing with your yoga practice. The frequency of how often you practice per week is going to depend on things like what are your goals and what's your energy levels, what's your stress levels, what's your schedule look like that week. Cut and dry, bare minimum answer, I would suggest at least 2 times a week for 30 to 60 minutes. So that's sort of the baseline recommendation, is if you practice at least twice a week for either 30 minutes each time or 30 minutes and then 60 minutes or 2 60-minute sessions, but twice for at least 30 minutes, that would be my bare minimum recommendation if you're doing other types of workouts as well. So if you're going to the gym or walking or other forms of exercising, then 2 times a week is good. If you're not doing anything else for exercise, I would recommend at least 3 to 5 times per week so that you can get some exercise daily. Now, if you're wanting to lose weight, if your goal is to like trim fat and lose weight, you're going to want to do yoga more often. So maybe like 4 to 5 times a week. And you're going to want to do more of a high intensity type of yoga practice, like a power flow or an Ashtanga yoga practice. And in a heated environment would work better for you if you're trying to lose weight. If you're trying to reduce stress and reduce anxiety, then you can do slower style yoga. You can practice more yin, and you probably don't need to do as much yoga. You could probably do like 3 times a week, 4 times a week. And the main thing is consistency. So it's better to do a little bit of yoga more often than a big chunk of yoga like once a week. So it's better to do like 15 to 20 minute practice of yoga for like 3 or 4 days than it is to do one 90-minute session per week. So sprinkle in a little bit here and there if you can, even if you have to get on the mat and do like a down dog or a child's pose or anything like that, that counts as yoga. As long as you're getting into a yoga posture and breathing for a couple of minutes, I'm counting that as yoga for me personally. Sometimes that's what I need, and that's all I need. And if I get down and lay down in a child's pose and just focus on breathing or do some core work or anything like that counts as a yoga practice. You don't have to go to a full 60-minute session and take a full class or go to a studio. Do it at home. And you don't even need to use YouTube or anything like that. You can use some of the videos in my classroom section, but yeah. So it really depends on your goals, and if you're trying to improve strength and flexibility, lastly here, then you would want to go more often as well, right? Strength and flexibility, you would want to go more often so that you could get more flexible. So that's the answer to my question, or the question of how often should I do yoga. And so hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, any comments, just feel free to post that below. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.